statement from Coach, and then have questions directed only at the student athletes, please.
Proud of, I was really proud. Well, first of all, always, I got great respect for Abilene Christian, and I think Joe has just done an outstanding job there, and they extremely well coached. We have great respect for them, and I really compliment them on the way he's built his program, and so certainly credit to them, and best of luck to them tomorrow. I thought our team, I thought they came and Abilene got after us in the first half. First 3 or 4 possessions of the game, we bobbled the ball out of bounds. We turned the basketball over a little too much in the first half. But I was really proud of our team. In the second half, I thought we fought, just gave it everything that we had, and had a chance to we went ahead, had a chance to extend the lead there a couple of times where we created a turnover. I thought we hurt them a little bit with the press. And again, I thought our guys fought their hearts out in the second half. We just a shot or a play or two, making another extra play away from maybe winning the thing. I had an opportunity when miss a dunk at the rim that had a chance to go in, and then go to the foul line and miss both free throws. I had a chance there to extend the lead, and another opportunity on a steal where we just don't convert the shot. But like I said, overall, I was really proud. Our team showed a lot of guts and character, I thought, all year. We got off to a slow start in a win-loss record, fought back, won 13, I think, of our last 16 or 12 of our last 16 or something to that effect to get to third place, and fought hard last night, and again had a chance to win the thing tonight, just a play or two away. But again, I really thought the turnovers in the first half, particularly the live turnovers that led to easy baskets on the other end, you have to give them credit. I thought they really came out and got after us defensively, and we didn't really handle that too well initially. But I thought as the game get on, I thought we responded well in the second half, and like I said, played with the effort and intensity you want to play with in this type of game, and gave ourselves a chance to win. It was just unfortunate, just things didn't fall our way. So anyway, but I'm really proud of our team.
Okay, we'll start off with questions for the student athletes. Please identify yourself and your affiliation.
Brandon Williams, Southland.org. Question to you, Mr. Veal. You had 4 fouls. Moses had 4 fouls. Just talk about the challenge that comes with trying to play with 4 fouls, but yet trying to keep up that intensity.
It didn't really affect me because I wasn't in foul trouble during the important parts of the game. But I mean, every part of the game is important. But Moses picked up 2 early, and he's our workhorse. And with him going out the game, we had to play, a little unexperienced, players that haven't been in this situation, and they responded at the best way they could. But we fought hard, and with us, when Moses picking up the 2 fouls, it was just tough.
Okay, Kamal.
Gamal Jones, the Garage Department Media. This is for Marlain and Vaughn. As a duo today, y'all really held your team down. Really led the offense. You with 20 points, Marlain, and then Vaughn with you 16. Can you describe how you were using your play as leading when you saw your team kind of sputtering a little bit?
Well, with Moses out, in that first and second half, we knew we had to, pick up our intensity on defense, which, helps us out on offense, opens things up, so we're able to run and, get everybody open. And with guys that we have shooting the ball, it just, opens everything up for us.
Question for both of you. Just talk about the way you guys were able to use the trap in the second half. You're down 13 at one point in the first half. You started trapping the guys, and before you know it, guys were in the lead.
We practiced that, and it translated to the game. And we got a couple turnovers. We didn't always convert, but we played as hard as we could.
Vaughn.
Can you restate the question, please?
Oh, the question was talk about in the second half you guys started applying the trap on them, and they did not respond positively at times, and you guys were able to force some turnovers and get yourselves back in the game.
A lot of teams didn't. We didn't apply the trap a lot of times, so they probably weren't prepared for us to just come out and trap, and because that's some things you'd have to practice on, And I just think we hustled and just gave it our all, and the turnovers came with that.
Come on.
With this is for both of y'all. With y'all playing yesterday, and it was a pretty high intense game, and today was a very high intense game. Did you feel any fatigue set in, either on focus or just physically on shots or anything like that?
Not at all. I just think we as 2 point guards, we had 11 turnovers in the first half, and me and Vaughn had, I think, 7 or 8 of them, and that's where when we started, we was down 10 because of those turnovers, and we talked about it at halftime. We talked to each other, talking about we had to, handle the ball better, and we did handle the ball better, but just those turnovers in the first half just killed us. Especially with Moses being out, he's a big part of our offense, so that and plus the turnovers, it just killed us. So we was down 10. Going to the second half, we had to put more intensity and play harder than usual.
I don't think it was the fatigue. I just think our focus really wasn't there, and the way they came out and started against us, I just think we didn't match that intensity, and with not matching that intensity, we're being lax with the ball. Just they're shooting the gaps, and we just making reckless passes.
Okay, any more questions for the student athletes? Guys, congratulations. You can take your name plates with you if you like them.
Thank you. I will see you on the bus.
Thanks, guys. I'll open it up for questions for Jay, and we'll start with Brandon. Be careful now. Okay.
Talk about the adjustments that you had to make, with Moses getting those 2 early fouls. Obviously it takes a lot out of the team, but you talk about, what you had to do to try to compensate for that.
Yeah, I mean, let's just call it like it is. Him, and I'm not going to comment on the fouls other than him being in foul trouble really changed the game for us, and he's the center of what we do, and we played most of the first half without him, and then in the second half, obviously, he picked up a couple real quick, and we had to sit him till close to the end with 4 fouls, and that just changed things. So much of what we do goes through him, and just like the guy said, the fact that we were having to play, although I thought they gave a great account of themselves, a bunch of young guys out there that were playing, and Ty Brewer and Pop Jop and Maxwell Starwood had to pick up the slack, and they gave a great account of themselves, I thought. So, but that changed things, and it was unfortunate. And like I said, we can complain about it or not complain about it. The fact of the matter is, it did change things, and it was unfortunate that we couldn't play him and him be as productive, because he has had a heck of a season for us. I think led the league in a number of categories, certainly in the top 2 or 3, in scoring and field goals made, and like I said, a lot of what we do goes through him. So, but I thought that our, again, that kind of echoing what I said to begin with, our guys, they played really, really hard. I thought Abilene on the first half, we owned the second one, and I thought we were just a shot or 2 away from winning the thing. I really did. I really thought we were going to win it I think the press kind of turned the game around.
Well,
in the first half into the second half, your offense kind of sputtered a little bit. What were you telling your team and imploring to your team to get that rhythm so that you could make a
great point. Come on, I thought they had a lot to do with that. They did. They really, really, I thought, came out there and applied a lot of pressure, played us much differently than they did the other 2 times we played. And they're physical and strong. As our guards, unfortunately, are or two smaller type guards, and it was a physical type defense, and so you have to give Abilene credit for that. But I thought once we kind of I thought it was almost like to use a boxing analogy. They came out and punched us a little bit, and I thought at halftime our guys kind of regrouped and said, "Hey, we've had enough of that. Let's start getting after them a little bit." And I probably should have gone to the press a little bit sooner. I wish I would have now in retrospect, because it seemed to unnerve them a little bit, sped them up a little bit, kind of got them out of their rhythm. And again, I probably, if I had to do it over again, I'd have gone to it. But I thought a big shot of the game. We had kind of taken momentum of the game. If y'all remember the 3 Ricks hit from the right wing, that was from downtown off of you. Normally, that's not a good shot. I mean, let's all face it. When a team shoots that shot, you like, hey, we won that. They forced them to take a shot, but give him credit. Good players or big time players make big time plays, and that was a huge shot, and probably was the difference in the game. So you have to give him credit. And I thought, there was a time, unfortunately, that we had the momentum as well. I don't know if y'all remember this. They had turned it over a couple of times. We stole it on our end, and Marlain decided to shoot a floater or runner, which we had a guy, K. John Brown, cutting to the rim right there, and if he could have just dropped that off. And we go back and do those things. Moses Greenwood, we ran a backdoor set. He misses uncontestedly up there, which is I think maybe had he been in the game, he hadn't been back in the game long when that happened. But I don't know. We can, anytime you lose a tight game like that, and you go back and rehash things. But like I said, I thought they owned the first half and we owned the second one, but we just came up a little bit short. And I thought the live turnovers, I know they both mentioned it, that led careless passes or we mishandled the ball, led directly to easy baskets for Abilene in the first half, ended up being the difference. It bit us in the tail. So, but overall, I couldn't be more proud of our players. I thought they fought hard. They showed a lot of courage and valor there in the second half. I really did, and like I said, gave us a chance to win.
Okay.
Ahmad Day, Garage Apartment Media. Coach, over the last couple nights being there on the floor watching your team, and particularly watching Marlain Veal, not only was I impressed by him as a player, I was impressed by him as an on-floor leader. Is that something he came in with, or is that something that developed over the last 4 years?
I would like to take any credit for that. I'm not, but I will say this: he came in as a very raw player, New Orleans West Bank player. Kind of a pickup game type mentality, and you probably saw that at times. But it's something that has been really good for us, and then sometimes it bites us in the tail a little bit too. But he has really matured as a young man, and I don't know, maybe a lot of people have forgotten, Marlain actually played the entire season with a torn meniscus. And he lost. He in one of our scrimmage games before the season started, he tore his meniscus, and it was the type that was non-repairable. So the doctor said you can play on it, but he just never was. He lost a lot of his burst and quickness. Although he's still quick out there, he wasn't near as quick and explosive as he was. His outside shot, I thought, paid the price, because he ended up developing where he shot it off one leg. He missed a lot of shots tonight that were wide open looks that he would never miss. His conditioning hurt but he never complained. He never made excuses. I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just telling the truth. And he'll actually have surgery here very soon after the season's over with to try to get him ready for another career. But to answer your question, I'm rambling because I wanted to make sure that people knew that and how much courage and toughness that he did show for someone his size. But he really did develop over the 4 years, really matured as a player, a floor leader, and is really became a really smart player on both ends. I wish it would have been great if y'all could have seen him maybe like last year where he was at full strength. But real proud of that young man.
Jay, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Good season.
Okay, great.
Thanks, buddy.
I always appreciate it being here, and hopefully we'll see you next year.